And we are here with Rob Corddry. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So, Children's Hospital. Yeah. What's the skinny?
We did it.
Yay.
All right.
All three of us?
We did.
Yeah, we were.
You guys.
I unwrapped the DVD.
Yep. We did it, and we're doing it, and we just got picked up for another season. So we're starting to write that, and we're here to promote it, even though there's like 5 episodes left.
Yeah. Well, tell us about the second season. What was challenging, I guess, taking it from the web to TV and then taking the TV from the first season to a second season?
The hardest part about going from a web series to a TV show is buying new wheelbarrows to carry your money in.
Totally.
Because,
that web money.
Once that Adult Swim money comes rolling in, like what do I do with it all?
Yeah.
The only transition we had to make is that the web series was just kind of like a sketch show in a way with a loose premise. And this one we had to at least have some illusion of a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've also found that if we write too tight a story, it kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
So it's a dance we do.
I heard that you wrote a lot of the second season on a train.
Yeah.
You just hopped on a train by yourself and got out of town.
I did. I took a train from L.A. to San Francisco to Chicago. 4 nights, 5 days, and just wrote the whole time, like literally writing 15 hours a day, and it was incredible.
Were you taking that train anyway, or was it something specifically about a train?
Just to write. I'm a kind of a train nerd, and it's really just like there's nothing to distract you except for the gorgeous scenery. You know what I mean? I went through the Rockies, and we're doing it again this year. We're leaving in the beginning of November, and it's going to be my other 2 executive producers are going to go with me, so we'll get 3 times the work done.
True. Good.
Something about riding the rails.
Yes. You come from the whistle stop hobo tradition.
Exactly. I chew open a can of beans, heat it over a fire, which they do not appreciate you lighting a fire.
Amtrak's real sticklers about
not cool about that.
Open flames.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's life on the road.
Yeah, you touched on this a little bit in terms of taking it from a web series where it's a little more of a sketch to hashing out a plot. It starts, it's a parody. I mean, it starts essentially as a parody of Grey's Anatomy and shows like that. What do you think the lasting effect, what do you think, not to talk about the legacy, that's kind of a ridiculous word, but
0.
50 years.
But what do you
I'm
what
in
do you
it for the legacy.
What do you want to leave people with the show? Where do you think it's going? How does it grow from just being a simple parody?
I don't think it has. You know what? It has grown a little bit, since from becoming a parody of hospital shows to a parody of television drama in general. But that's about it. I mean, there's a low ceiling when you're doing this kind of thing, So I have no aspirations beyond just the shortest time between funniest jokes.
Yeah. And that's like for a comedy writer, it's a dream to be able to just do a show that's like joke. Where's your line on that? I mean, you obviously had to do more narrative for the second season. How do you sort of figure that out?
Well, this season I'm really gonna be careful that there's not too much story. What I like to do is outline the show, make sure I have the scenes, make sure the story flows. Then when we get into a scene, it's all about one specific joke or game that we're playing in the scene. It has nothing to do with the story. Hopefully, it's just this other thing that's happening that is funny, and everybody's in on it, and then it ends. Then we go to the next scene. The story progresses, sort of, but really, it's just about jokes.
Does that come from your improv?
Exactly.
training?
Exactly. Yeah. Long-form improv is all about just people understanding what the joke is, and then everybody just piles on the joke and heightens it. A lot of people that aren't in comedy would call it outdoing each other.
Right.
That's what it is. We turn outdoing each other into a rule-based improv.
Friendship-based improv.
So where do you go from here? I mean, if you are trying to outdo yourself, it goes to some pretty crazy places, especially in the second season. How are you going to top it in season 3?
Wow. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much I want to give away. We had some pretty good ideas. What I liked, some of my favorite episodes in both of the past seasons were the episodes that were about the show itself. And we, for instance, I, Rob Corddry, play Cutter Spindell, who actually plays Blake Downs.
Right.
So it's sort of a show within a show. And I really like that aspect. We have a plan for a show where the doctors have to do sort of community service, and hopefully Werner Herzog documents their trip to an actual children's hospital, the actors. And, they think they're great.
Let's talk about your movie work a little bit. What's coming up for you?
I got a movie coming out. I don't know when. They actually just locked the edit yesterday, and it's called Butter. And it's this cool indie film with Jennifer Garner and Ty Burrell and Hugh Jackman and Alicia Silverstone. It's just chock full of all these really cool people, and it's a really nice, funny story.